Okay. And okay, no VPG. Okay, next. Default. Oh, there is a default. I think you can choose default the VPC. Okay. And then next. And authentication, use SSH keys.
This one?
All right.
Additional
No,
option?
no need for additional option. And okay, you don't have a SSH key yet, so you can create new SSH key. And okay, you have to do this. Oh yeah. So you can go to run git bash on your computer.
On the project?
Anywhere actually. Just run git bash. I mean, from Windows Start menu, you can
Command
run.
line?
No. Git bash. Git bash on your.
Oh, here.
Yep. Nah.
Oh, git bash.
And then run that command SSH key again.
Ya, nggak bisa ya.
All right. So, okay, I would say that to make this easy, let's make the, yeah, okay, just use default then for this time. Just press enter and then enter. Enter again, enter again. So no key phrase. All right. So now you can go to the file, open the file called idrsa.pub.
Open file?
Yeah, idrsa.pub. Or yeah, or you can do that.
Oh, the file here. Oh, this yeah. IDRSA, right?
No, with .pub, the public one.
Just cut this command.
Yeah, or you can use that command. It's just a text file. You can open it using Notepad or something. Okay, you can copy that, the entire thing. Copy everything from, yeah, the entire file ya. Please copy everything.
Gimana sih kopinya bisa?
I think copy is right click.
Oh yeah.
But please copy the entire thing, not just part, because you are not selecting everything. Yeah. Okay. Then you go to DigitalOcean and put it on the box, and then go to next step. I think the name can be Angela. So that's your private key, or Angela laptop, or maybe Angela Windows. How many droplets? Okay, one. Choose a host name. I think you can name that Miluf sales chatbot test. Okay, that's a long name, but it's okay. Text, I don't think so. Okay, can go next. Backup, don't need, just for testing. Okay, create droplet. All right. Okay, well, we'll be waiting a bit. So actually, I'm not creating Ubuntu for you, but you are creating Ubuntu for yourself. So it's much nicer.
So I can have Ubuntu here?
Yeah, you can have Ubuntu here, but well, if you have internet connection. But it's a Ubuntu server, not a desktop. You don't get like a UI or something. So it's more of a deployment environment, where you can run things. Actually, you can train it there. Okay, so you have that. Now you can copy the IP address. Okay, and then go to git bash. Now do SSH root at the IP address. No, I mean at sign.
Oh.
And without
How do you
space.
paste here?
Without, you can use right click.
Oh iya ding.
Okay, without space, root at. Okay,
Like this?
Yep, try it. Okay, type yes. Yay, welcome. Okay, so now you have Ubuntu there. And okay, so I would say that the first thing that you should do in Ubuntu is to create a regular user. So to create a regular user, you can do this. Okay, so for password, just type any password, but make sure you remember it for now, but don't tell me. Okay.
I just make it easy. This is the password. What do gimana bilangnya? Ini password.
It will not be used. Okay, it will actually not be used anytime, but just type any random password. It can be difficult. Okay, the more difficult is actually better.
Why can't I type here?
Actually, you can, but it's just not shown.
Oh.
Okay, I think I got the wrong. Okay, let's
Oh my
just.
god.
Okay, let's just do Control C.
Done. Error. Okay.
Okay, no. Okay. All right. Oh, I think that's good because you are creating a user without password, which is what we want. Okay, you can enter until the last one.
Yes.
And yes. Okay, now what you want to do is that you need to create okay, this one. So these are Linux commands. Actually, this is not like strictly necessary, but this is like a good security practice because the root user can do everything in the Linux system. So it's better if we create another user just for this. Okay, and then do I have Nano there? Just to make sure you can install Nano. Okay, it's already installed, that's good. Now what I need to do is that okay, do this. It's not writable. Okay, sorry. Exit first, Control X. There's a wrong before. Okay, do this first. So that is so when creating a folder, I should create the folder as Rasa user. Okay, now you can do the nano command again. Okay, so nano is a editor, and here you put the SSH poop. Yeah, that one, the entire thing. All right. Okay, and I think you need to put enter there. Okay, and then Control X.
Control O.
Yeah, Control is also okay. But
Exit.
yeah, when you exit, it will ask. And then yes, and enter, and then enter. All right. So now you should be able to do things, but keep this one. Don't close this git bash. So create another git bash. Okay, create another git bash. And now do the same SSH, but not root add, but using Rasa add. Okay. Using the new git bash.
SSH.
Yeah. So it's like you have to
Root at. Did I type it before? Oh yeah, this one here.
Yeah.
Got. How do you copy here? Just control. Oh yeah, just okay.
Right click.
Then
Yep, and
change the root.
Yeah, root into Rasa. Okay, now you are in. Okay, but now you are in as Rasa, not as root. Okay. So now what we want to do is that you already have a project, right, on GitLab. And what we want to do is that you need to clone the project from GitLab into this
Directory.
this server, yeah. So let's try Git. Just try Git, just to make sure if Git is there. Okay, Git is there.
Yeah.
So you can go to GitLab and then clone.
Copy.
Yeah,
Oh,
copy the clone URL.
Wait.
Yeah, I think. Okay, and then try to git clone. Yeah, now you will need a username on it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but actually this is
New
not
username.
actually this is not a secure way to do it. You can, but it is not secure. Why it's not secure? Because you will need to put the username and password there.
Password.
I think it's not saved actually there. So yeah, it's secure. It's actually secure. However, you will not be having the capability to update it automatically. Okay, because you need to anytime you need to update, then you will need to enter your username and password. So you cannot automate this. Okay. So actually, the better way is to use what's called a deploy key. Okay. So a deploy key means that we have a public key that is used or that is used by a server, not a human being. Okay, it's used by a machine, so that the machine can access that project and only that project. Okay, only the project that we give access to. And so by using a deploy key, then any operation with the server and GitLab can be automatic. Okay, so you can control C this first. Okay, so let's just use a deploy key. Yeah. All right, so to create the deploy key, actually there is a UI in GitLab stat. Where is it? Okay, let me find it. Okay. All right. Okay, so now go to GitLab. Okay, and from GitLab, go to settings repository. Okay, now go to deploy keys. Okay, so deploy keys allow read-only or read-write access to this repository. Okay, so as you can see, it has a title and a key. So it's like the same thing as before, yeah? But previously you make a key to access the server. So the key is on your computer and to access the server. And this time you make a key on the server to access GitLab. So actually the command is the same. Go to your server, the Rasa one, yeah. Go to your server. I mean, using the SSH one, but not the root one, the Rasa one. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll keep the root one, but different purpose. The root one will be for like installing system packages and so on. And now, what is the command to create a key?
SSH. Oh yeah.
SSH.
This one, yeah.
SSH keygen.
Yeah, keygen.
With dash, without space. Okay, and yeah, you can
enter.
Just enter for everything. Okay, and then after it's created, you can type this.
Okay. Wait. I just copy this.
Okay.
And then put it here.
Yep. And for the title, I think you can use the last part. You know, like Rasa at blah 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 before. The last part. The last part of the key.
Oh yeah. This one.
Okay. So write access, I don't think this requires write access, just read is okay. So now you can add key. Okay, now can you scroll a bit down? Okay, so now you can see that this deploy key is able to access this one. And maybe if you have multiple servers or multiple keys, you can add multiple keys in here. All right, so let's test it. Go back to repository and git clone, but use the SSH one, not HTTPS. Because we are using a key, then that means we are using SSH.
Okay.
Do a git clone there.
And then git clone here.
Yay.
Yes.
Okay, you got it right. Okay, that's nice. So now let's go inside the project. And so what we should do to set up the project. If you make the README right, then you should be able to do the project and run it.
Do the project.
Yeah, I mean, prepare the project and then run it on the server. So if it's not working,
or run it here.
Yeah, based on the README, right? So if the steps are correct, then it should be working. But if something is not working, then yeah.
But should we install all the requirements? No. No, right?
Requirements, hopefully, which one? The first one, maybe not. Let's try from number 2. Let's try from number 2. If it's working or not.
Try pip and first, right?
Okay, it's not working. So there is no pipenv yet. Let's see.
So I should install it, right?
Yes, but to install it, wait. I think you will need to use root there. Okay, go to about Lovia.live. Okay, and make a...
Yeah.
Okay, and to engineering, Git. Okay.
This one, Git best practices.
And then go to pipenv one. And then there's a how to install and use pipenv on Ubuntu.
Oh.
Okay, so you do that. Okay, try it.
Okay. Can I excuse for a while, sir?
Okay.
Password for Rasa, this one we just put enter just now.
Okay, try it.
Ya nggak sih?
Okay.
For Rasa, apa ya?
Okay.
Bukannya tadi cuma enter ya?
Well, actually, the Rasa account does not have a password because when you created the account, you failed on setting a password, right? So it does not have any password. So in Linux, if you don't have any password, then that means it is not possible to use the account with a password. Okay. So it simply means that to use the account, you need to use it through other means. So for example, using a private key. Okay. So this will not work. So just type anything like 3 times and it will fail. Okay. So, but even if you have a password here, it will still fail because Rasa is just a regular user. It does not have access to system or sudo. So that's why we have that other git bash that is logged in as root. So you can run it there.
Oh, so I should run the sudo install in the root.
Because this has system access. Okay,
unable to locate package Python.
Okay, try to do sudo apt-get update first. Sudo apt-get update.
Update.
Yep. All right, and then do that again, the install one.
Do the, okay. This one, right?
Okay, can you try running Python min-v just to check the
Version.
version? Okay.
Typo nggak sih? Oh ya, bener.
How about Python 3 minus v? Okay. Oh, I think it defaults to Python 3. Okay, let's try changing the package name to sudo apt-get install Python pip without 3. Okay, I think it's Python 3.8 there.
Sudo. This is not.
Yeah.
I think I should exit first, right?
Yep. You can press Ctrl D. Okay.
Sudo.
Yeah, without the 3. Okay, so actually this is my first
This one.
using. Still not. Okay, so what is the correct package name?
But Python 3 pip. Can we do it like that?
Okay. See, I think the package name has changed. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, the name is actually Python 3 pip.
Yeah, right? Python 3.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so that's a typo on my part. While waiting, can you update the handbook to use the real name?
So I should log in first, right? Python 3 pip, right, sir?
Okay.
Wait, I'll just share the screen. This one, right?
Yeah.
Done?
Okay.
Okay. Okay. It's.
So try it. Okay, next step. And then you install pipenv.
Oh. Mom, Ella. Wait, yeah, sir. So is that the same syntax?
Not this
Sudo.
one. Go back to the handbook. There is a command for that.
Oh, wait. This one. I did it, right? So, and install Rasa, right?
No. This is the second one first. Second one.
Second one.
Second command.
This one.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
The first one
Just
is
now
installing
it's
pip.
not Python.
The second is
Pip.
installing
Oh yeah.
pipenv.
Okay.
And the third is
Okay.
installing Rasa using pipenv.
Okay.
Okay, that's good. But no. You should not install Rasa.
Oh my God, I'm really sorry.
Okay. Because it's
Oh
just an
yeah.
example, okay? It's just an example. Actually, because you already have a project, so what you do is you go to your project and then set up that project.
Go to my project. So what should I do, sir?
Okay, you can go to your project.
Go to the project.
Yeah, I mean, go to your project on the Ubuntu server.
Sorry.
Okay, so
Where? What do you mean go where? Here? Do you mean here?
in the SSH shell, yeah.
Oh.
Okay, and now you set up your
Here, yeah.
just as if you are setting your project on your computer. What commands that you should use here? Should be in the README.
Here, yeah.
Yeah.
The Rasa, yeah.
You are following your own README actually.
Okay.
The README for the project.
Yeah. This one, right?
So start from step 2, okay? Because you already installed Python. In step 1, install pipenv. Install pipenv is already done, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So 3.
And yeah,
Oh
3.
no.
Actually, 3 is, I don't think I agree with that. I think the step 3 should be like, just use pipenv. Okay. And yeah, so
Done.
this time is actually, you should run pipenv install. Not, so you skip to step 4, but you haven't done step 3 yet. So.
Install Rasa?
No. You don't have to install Rasa. Just pipenv install.
So what does this? Oh, it will install all the dependencies, yeah.
Yeah. So pipenv install is preparing the project based on the specification of the project itself.
Oh yeah.
Okay. That's good. And it's already there.
Is this done? No.
Wait, is this on? Is this on the project? Can you ls? Where are you now?
ls.
Yeah, just to make sure. Okay, so this is where it's wrong. You should go into the project first. So can you control D? Okay, and just to make sure, please remove the pip files using RM. You can do this, actually.
Using RM?
Yeah, I put it on the chat.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and now you go to the project folder.
Are we? The project folder. Okay.
Using the shell.
ls or cd. ls or cd.
CD. ls is for listing the current file.
Okay.
And CD is for
oh
going
iya deng,
to.
CD baru.
Okay.
Okay.
So when you are in a shell and I say go to, that means you CD to a folder.
Yes. So I should move to what folder?
Based on the ls, if you see the ls output, There is a folder there.
ls, where did, oh ya ini. Zip file.
No, pip file is already removed, right? Yeah, that's
This one.
And
Oh,
actually, you don't have to copy it because you can do like CD space
the
M and then you press tab. No, you don't have to. Put,
cd space
yeah, type the few
m
characters. Yeah, and then press tab for auto
tab.
copy.
Okay.
Right, and then you do pip env install.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
All right.
Was not found in your system.
Okay, so this is not a problem because Ubuntu 20.04 uses Python 3.8 by default. And I think last time we tried, Rasa didn't work using 3.8 and it worked using 3.7. So now we have to install Python 3.7. Okay, so I have sent you the link how to install Python 3 in the chat. You can click on it and try it. Okay, there are several ways and yeah, you should use this one.
I think we did update, right?
Yeah, so
we'll just do this. Here or in root, sir? Here, right?
What do you think? Because the commands are using sudo, then that means it needs an account with root access. Or with
sudo. So we should install it on root.
Yeah.
Okay, get it. Also, sudo is only available for the root.
Yeah, sudo is for root or for a user that has sudo access. Okay, so it can be like a regular user, but that user must be given sudo access.
Have access.
Yeah, but in this
so
case,
why don't we give our Rasa access?
Because it's not necessary. Okay, it is not necessary. It will be a security risk if someone is able to hack into the Rasa account. Then the hacker will be able to have a sudo access or root access to the system. Okay. Since Rasa is only used to run Rasa, then there is no reason to give Rasa sudo access. Besides, in this case, we are only using root to set up the initial system and libraries and so on. And yeah, after that, it's not needed. Okay.
So this one is 3.7, right?
Yeah. Okay, it should work. Okay, so if this all works, then Rasa is working, then we will no longer need the root account anymore, right? Because after that, then we will only just like updating program, updating the model, updating Rasa, and so on. And those do not need.
Why it's still not found?
Yeah, it's okay this time, but it should actually be installed in some location. But let's just go back to Rasa.
So I can close this?
Don't close. Just leave it there. Let's switch to the Rasa SSH and try pip env install again. So even if you cannot run that Python, it's actually somewhere. I don't know where it installs it, but you can find it. Okay. So
we can find it because I get it.
Yeah.
Because we run this on server, yeah.
It's because it's installed in some folder, and maybe you need to like find the Python directory, and then you can run Python there, the Python 3.7. But pipenv can find it. Okay, so it's probably in some standard location. So this is also the nice thing about using pipenv because then we do not have to worry about where a specific operating system is storing the Python location. Okay, as long as the Python is installed, so whether it's using Windows, Linux, or Mac OS, then this project can be run. Okay.
So should I set this every time? I mean, is this just for once setting this up the Ubuntu, or apa habis ini bakal make Ubuntu kayak we'll use this like this. This is Ubuntu, right?
Yeah,
Actually.
it is Ubuntu. Okay.
So
I would say that this is the goal of deployment using our Lovia infrastructure is to use Docker and Kubernetes. Okay. However, to be able to build a Docker image, then you need to have some knowledge of Linux. Okay. But because if you don't have a knowledge of Linux, then it will be very, very hard to create a Docker image. Okay. So actually, after you have created the Docker image and then you deploy this to Kubernetes, your answer is, do we do this every time or only once? Okay. So I would say that the first goal is that to be able to run Rasa on Ubuntu server using the VM method. Okay. So this that you are doing now is using the VM method. VM, yeah, VM. Because,
virtual machine.
Yeah, virtual machine. Because this Ubuntu is running on a virtual machine. So not using the Docker method and not using the Kubernetes method. So there are 3 different methods. Okay. Now using the VM method, what you have done is only done once. Why? Because all the software that you have installed and set up, Python 3.7, pip, pipenv, and also you clone the Git repository, setting up the token. It's done. Okay. So as long as it's working, then you don't have to do it again. Okay. But now this is not working. Can you try pipenv install again?
It's still loading here, right?
Oh, it's loading. Okay. It will try again. Oh, yeah. Okay. So to answer your question, what you have done, you don't need to do that again. Okay. So if this all works well, and then you can run it and set up some stuff, HTTPS will be a problem, will be another step. Okay. But basically, if you can run it, if you can train it, and then run Rasa run and Rasa shell, then okay. All right. What is this? Okay, can you just try pipenv run pipenv install again? Is it because it's running out of memory? Where?
Golden install package spacey.
Yeah. I have a feeling that this requires some more memory. So if this is still not working, then we'll try to increase that to 2 gigabytes.
Oh iya, bisa jadi sih. Tapi spacey model.
Okay. That is weird. Why something like that?
Subprocess still running.
But why is it installing? Oh, I see. Okay, can you do pipenv shell first? Okay, and from that try pipenv install. I'm confused. Why it's using Python 3.8 there? Should be using Python 3.7.
Where does it output? It uses 3.8.
Yeah, that one.
Oh iya, ini ya. This one ya. Oh iya, ini juga.
Okay, so
Iya, ding.
that's weird.
User local.
Okay, so but it will take some time and maybe not just once of this per programming session to get the VM method works. However, after, okay, it's still error, I guess. Okay, let's try that approach then. So please go to Kubernetes DigitalOcean website, and then try to find your, where is your droplet? Okay, that one. I think you can like edit it, resize. Okay, and go to the 2
This
gigabytes one. Yeah. Yep.
What's the difference between this? Oh, this one is okay.
Okay.
And then take up to 1 minute.
You must turn off. Okay, please turn it off first. Then go to the previous screen and there is a menu to turn off.
Turn off this one.
Ah, yeah. Okay, so I think now you can resize it to 2 gigabytes.
This one?
Okay.
Yeah. Then resize, right?
Okay. Okay, it's
Then take up to 1 minute.
I don't know if it's done or not. Maybe can you go back to the previous screen? Then
ya enggak sih?
Refresh or something. Okay, check out the status there. Is it new? Still 1 gigabyte. That's weird.
Oh iya deh.
Oh, it's still
Not
resizing.
on.
No,
Oh,
it's
iya
still
deh.
resizing. Okay. Okay, while we're waiting, so I will explain. After doing this VM, then the goal is that Rasa can run. You can test, you can do Rasa shell, you can train. Okay, all right.
Has been resized.
Yeah, turn it on.
Should I turn it on?
Okay, and after you can do that, so the next step will be to create a Docker image. Okay, to create a Docker image, actually don't need Ubuntu, but you need to know the commands to create that. Okay, so you need to be able to experiment, and to be able to experiment, then you need Ubuntu. Okay, and after you know the commands, then you can put that on GitLab CI or YML. So GitLab will be able to build the Docker image without using your own Ubuntu. Okay, and then after you have been able to create a Docker image using GitLab CI, then you need to be able to deploy that Docker image to Kubernetes. Now, if that works, that means Rasa is now running on Kubernetes instead of in an Ubuntu VM. At that time, you can delete the Ubuntu VM and you will no longer need it anymore. Okay, so it's actually you are using this just to learn Ubuntu, because after this is done, you will not need this Ubuntu VM anymore. Okay, so it's like a stepping stone, yeah, stepping stone. It's just a stepping stone. After you can jump to the other side and get Rasa running on Kubernetes and GitLab CI, you don't need the stone anymore. Okay, so I think the IP address has changed now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. So you can SSH again using Rasa and using the Rasa user. Okay, try to.
This the Rasa user.
Yeah.
SSH.
Yeah, and then Rasa at no, not
Oh,
dash.
Rasa at IP.
Yep. Okay, now try to go inside the project again.
Okay, so CD. I think we have. Okay. Then pip and shell.
Yeah, pip app shell and then try pip env install. Ah, why it's still
Oh iya.
What's up?
Why it's still error?
Yeah. Should work actually. Okay. Okay, just waste the time. I have a backup plan. Maybe try to clear the cache first. Okay. Try to run this.
Ah, it's done. Locking failed.
Locking failed. Okay. Try
Should
to
I
do.
try this?
Yeah. Try to do that. Okay. And now do the pipenv install again.
What's this command for? Deleting the
Which one?
cache.
Yes. So rm with minus r means recursive, minus f means force. And that is the name of the pipenv cache folder.
Okay.
Still confused why it's still using Python 3.8 ya there. So weird.
Oh, wait, ya. No, nggak mungkin sih. Waktu itu, on that type, we set up something, right? So the Python version is
In the pip file. In the pip file.
all right.
Not the log one, the pip file one.
So why it's still 3.8?
Yeah, that's what I'm. Or maybe because we did not do the pipenv clean. It's probably that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you go back to the shell and cancel it first?
Okay.
Okay.
Here.
Cancel
How do
it.
I force?
Yeah, Control C.
Control C.
And then RF, that one again. Okay, and then Control D.
Control D.
Okay, now pipenv clean.
In.
Okay. This should clean all dependencies. Okay, and then try pipenv install again. Okay, but if this still doesn't work, is it clean? Oh, not that one. Sorry. Please Control C again.
Yeah. Control C.
Command is actually this. That one. Okay. Okay. Just to make sure, do the RF1 and also do the pipenv clean one. Just
Do this again.
the RM min RF, not that one. The RM RF.
Yeah, wait. I didn't see.
It's gone. Oh, because it's a different shell. Yeah, you need to copy paste again.
Did you send it here?
Yes, I did. Yeah, that one. That still selected.
Oh iya deng, aduh mataku. Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, and also do the pipenv clean one. Clean. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, now pipenv install. But if it's still not working, then I think we have to conclude the pair programming session anyway, because yeah, you also have obligation that you need to do.
Yeah.
If it's still not working, then maybe later I will try to find out why this is not working. Maybe it's because of a space.
The Ubuntu. Oh iya ding. But we upgrade it, right?
Mm. Yeah, and even
Masa 2 giga? 2 gig?
maybe I will try to increase it up to 8 gigabytes of RAM. But if it's still not working, then it's definitely not the RAM. Probably something else. And if still cannot find the problem, then probably create another VM with Ubuntu 18.04 and see if that works. Okay, but actually it should work with Ubuntu 20.04.
Still curious about Ubuntu.
Because it's not likely that Ubuntu, especially because the one we are using is an LTS version, so it's a long-term support version, that it has a bug with a very popular package like Python. That it's very unlikely. Okay, so it's more likely that there's something wrong with either the project or maybe the connection or something. Yeah, or maybe too much space character.
Might be.
It's a funny bug, right?
Yep.
It may be funny, but if you are dealing with Python, that the program structure is using indentation. So yeah, so that means it's very possible to introduce bug by missing space or missing tab.
Yeah.
Because there are no curly braces in Python. Yeah, I've had that bug before in Python. Okay, so after debugging for a few hours, it's correct, and then wait a minute, I think this should be like 4 characters to the right. And now that is
oh my god,
is working right. Just like a stupid problem.
Yeah, it's like a stupid problem.
Okay, come on.
It's still error.
Okay, one last try is, let's try just installing Rasa directly here. So I think it's install Rasa spacey like this, yeah. Okay, try to use this one.
No, but it's, should I force close this?
No, just wait until it's done and then try to use this. So because previously it's trying to install Rasa based on on the configuration on your computer, right? Okay, now let's try Ubuntu installing Rasa from from itself. Okay. But actually, the nice thing is that this server has a lot more internet bandwidth than ourselves. So when everything is working well, then even downloading several 100 MB of file will be not a problem here. Okay, so it's like if you want to download like fast text, several gigabytes and so on, and then run the training there on the server, it's actually much faster to just do it on the server than downloading it on your computer and then running it there.
Yeah. Right.
Okay, still error, then okay, try this one. Pip and install Rasa spacey.
Oh no. Yeah.
Weird. Why it's installed Python 3.8? I think it should like, okay,
Field installation field.
fill again. Oh. Which one? But it is killed.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one thing. Oh, but the time is running out. Okay, so if you see killed, it's usually because of not enough memory. Okay, so just to make this clear, try to run this. Okay, and now try to run Biobu, just Biobu. With yeah, okay, and then try to pip-unf install Rasa spacey again. Okay, now the nice thing about Biobu here, it will be enabled after this, is that you can see the percentage on the green one on the bottom. Green one,
Yeah.
you can see that 1.9G, 11%. So now it's 44%. Okay.
Oh.
So if it's like going to like 80% or something and then it gets killed, there is a high chance that it really is out of memory. So I guess that's good news. If it's really because of memory, that's good news. Okay, but I will still.
But why it is downgrading? 37.
Okay.
It downgrades to 37 from 44.
Well, after it's killed, then that means the memory usage will go down again, right? Okay, so I think it's possible.
When it hits 53, and then it's killed. It means out of memory, right?
Maybe it's not just because it hits 53 then it's killed. It's more likely that when it goes to 53, then it tries to allocate more memory again, but allocating it will mean that it will need to allocate like 101% or something, and that is not possible. So the operating system then just, okay, you cannot get more memory and then I will kill you, something like that. So I would say it will be worth try to just increase the RAM for next time. Okay, so I would say thank you for participating in this programming section that is not yet successful. Hopefully we'll be successful next time.
Okay, Anders, thank you. Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, see you.